Yo boys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video. And to say I've had a lot of requests is an understatement to do a video on Fortnite's Battle Royale game mode. Now if you don't know my thoughts on the full game, go back a couple months and I did my thoughts on Fortnite as a game in general. I wasn't fucking pleased, I will tell you that. And so they've launched a Battle Royale game mode. What game fucking hasn't at this point? They all see how well PUBG does, and that's it. The skates are off, and they copy that shit. Now I know I'm going to get some comments saying PUBG copied H1Z1. That didn't happen. Brandon Green was the main developer behind King of the Kill. He left that studio because he wasn't happy with the route they were taking in regards to paying to win. Left and joined the studio which creates PUBG. And he himself has called out Fortnite multiple times on Twitter for basically copying his game. And I fucking agree. Playing the game, it's got some good aspects, but you can blatantly see it's PUBG with fucking crafting. They've retained the elements what made Fortnite unique in a sense, and then just slapped on Battle Royale because that's where the fucking money's at, and Fortnite itself's doing pretty shit. So the easiest way to sum up this game is PUBG with crafting. As I've just said, you can craft constructions, walls, stairs, all while you're in the middle of combat, which creates to some pretty unique encounters. So say someone's attacking you from behind, you can just crack out your plan, your building plan, put down some stairs, stand on top of stairs, and maybe get the height advantage on them. Now that's pretty much where the uniqueness ends in Fortnite. The guns just feel recycled from literally every other Battle Royale game. Graphically, it looks nice. I like the cartoon feel the game has to it. If you are seriously thinking about downloading and playing this game, I mean, you've got nothing to lose, right? It's free to play. Just beware, the matchmaking is it's awful. I searched for a solo game and somehow I got put in this. Honest to God, guys, I searched for a solo game and I got put in squads. I think they had an announcement on the main page saying if they couldn't match up basically with someone in solo because the player count was low, they'd put you into a squad game. I didn't want to play fucking squads because the people I was partnered with in this game seemed to be fucking retarded. I mean, this was my first game. I didn't even really know what to do, and I was doing better than these fuckers. I died last, and I didn't even have a fucking weapon. I had the fucking pickaxe, that's it. They all had weapons, and I just ran around building walls, and I survived. It's like, how bad are people in this game? I mean, maybe I've got a head start on them because I've played over 200 hours of PUBG, or maybe just everyone in this game is pretty much shit. Oh, and the optimization of this game, don't get me fucking started. You'll see so many clips in here where it looks like they're freezing. That is not my PC. It's this fucking game, or it's not Sony Vegas. It's this fucking game. You'll see right here, I had no weapon, so I tried hitting them with pickaxe, and it fucking just freezes in mid-air. That's on, like, high settings with a 970. I'm going from, like, 80 FPS to 40, and then it's, like, dropping fucking frames so often. It is an unoptimized pile of shit in terms of optimization. It's fucking awful. So if you've got a potato PC, do not download this on PC. Go on PS4 because I know it's available on there. Download it on there if you've got a fucking PS4 because I'm not sure if it runs like shit on there, but it's unoptimized as fuck for PCs. I don't know how. It's just a smaller version of the original game, which is Fortnite, which has been out for what, 2 months on PC. What the fuck are you doing, Epic Games? What are you doing in terms of optimization, you fucking morons? And customization, forget about it. There's not an ounce of customization in this game, which can be attributed to it being in early access. I'm not sure what they're going to think of when it ever approaches full release, which I don't think it will. There's no leaderboards as well at the time of this recording. And you can make up as much excuses as you want for why it's not got leaderboards. PUBG is also in early access. H1Z1 King of the Kill is also in early access, yet they both still have leaderboards. So I've seen so many dick rides for this game so far. I'm sure I'll see them in the comments because the last video I did on Fortnite got absolutely dislike bombed because I voiced my opinions on the game. Now a game what's aiming to be as creative as Fortnite is, one of the main drawbacks in the game is that there's no fucking guns. My first game took me... I didn't even find a gun in my first game. As you can see from the clip at the beginning of this video, I ran around the full fucking game with a pickaxe, and I still somehow managed to place 12th. Again, because half of the players in Fortnite are shit, but I'm saying that and I've died a fair few times, but the controls also feel so goddamn clunky. It's the clunkiest feeling Battle Royale game I have ever played. And that's coming from someone who's put multiple hours into H1Z1 King of the Kill and hundreds into PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. I never thought I'd say a game is clunkier than H1Z1 King of the Kill, but I found it. Now the game kind of feels too small. The map does feel small, and the way they combat this is by giving you the ability to build. So the map might be small, you might come into contact with players a lot, but you can basically build yourself a fucking house. So the map's small, but they've countered that in a fantastic way by allowing you to craft your own goddamn building. Basically, you can also set traps. I mean, I found myself setting these roof traps multiple times. As you can see right here, ceiling zapper, you put that to the roof of the building. When an enemy walks in, it blasts them like a fucking little fly. That is quite satisfying. I have to be honest with you, setting traps and some retard walking into them is satisfying, but if you walk into a trap in this game, like, what the fuck are you playing? They're so obvious they're there. They make such loud electric, like, static noises, and retards still walk into them. If you walk into traps, you must be a video game virgin. If you've never played any video game ever, you might fall into a trap. But if you've ever played one and you fall into one, you should be goddamn ashamed of yourself. The game does feel remarkably boring though. To say how small the map is, you barely come into contact with players. People are just building houses and camping, which it kind of ruins the point. If you're going to build, at least build yourself like an awesome sniper tower or some shit. But no, people sit in houses and camp all fucking game, which is combated in PUBG because you have to constantly move. In this, it feels like you can just sit in the same spot for 10 minutes at a fucking time. As you can see right here, this kid was just sat behind this wall waiting for me to run round. But instead, I out-camped the camper. Bada boom, bada bing, he came round, I shot him in the face, and I continued to play. But with the world feeling so empty, they could have at least filled the world with some zombies or some sort of creatures, but they didn't want to because they want you to pay for anything resembling Fortnite, the game which is paid early access and is going to go free beginning of 2018, which is why I don't understand how anyone can support Epic Games and the utter shit they've pulled on us with copying PUBG and then releasing a paid early access game which is going to be fucking free to play. They should have put some zombies, some animals, just some shit in the world. So when you're walking around, it feels so empty and so boring and clueless. And with people being able to just build themselves a house in the middle of nowhere, people just camp all fucking game, and it's so boring. Now the game is undoubtedly funner when you're with your friend. If you're playing solo, you're going to be bored out of your goddamn brains. If you've got 3 friends or just one other friend which will download the game and play with you, you're going to have 10 times the amount of fun. And it still falls short on the fun factor, but you're going to have a better time if you can somehow persuade one of your friends to download this utterly trash game. I honestly wouldn't recommend it, guys. It's free to play, and it feels like a free-to-play game. It feels so unfinished. It is unbelievable. And I know you're all just going to come up with that early access shit. Early access as a defense. Right? So, Fortnite, the actual game's been out for months now. If they can't actually improve on what's already been out for ages and make a decent iteration of it, they shouldn't even be releasing it in early access. The optimization is awful. The best parts I can think about this game is it graphically looks nice. I like the cartoony style, and the building. The building and the cartoony styles are the best parts of this game. Unfortunately, the rest of the game just falls flat on its face. The combat is just not even worth mentioning. It's not on par with H1Z1 King of the Kill, and that is, sorry to say, because that game is shit. Nowhere near on par with the fluidness of PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds shooting mechanics. They're miles more fluid and just seem to have more snap to the guns behind them. So when you shoot a shotgun, you feel like you're shooting a shotgun. In this, every gun I used handles the goddamn same. Now again, people are going to attribute this down to the fact that the game is cartoony, and PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds is nowhere near realistic either, but the shooting in that feels fluid and feels great. In this, it feels like some toddler designed the shooting mechanics behind this game, and I'm not impressed. Now, I can see where the appeal for this game comes from. It's free to play, it's a battle royale game, and lots of people have seen their friends playing H1Z1 King of the Kill and PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. But I am going to be deadly honest with you. I put about 5-6 hours into this game, and I wanted to gorge my eyes out. It is the worst battle royale game I have ever played, even with the inclusion of crafting, the cartoony graphics. My advice to you is, if you don't have enough money, download this game and play it until you get enough money to buy H1Z1 King of the Kill, which is like £5 now, or PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, because they're both 3 times better games, and I don't even like H1Z1 King of the Kill. I've made my rants on that game before, but PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds is 100 times better than this game, and you can tell why by just look at the player base. The player base on Battlegrounds is growing and growing and growing, and usually I don't get along with hugely popular games, but Battlegrounds is one game I can safely say it deserves the amount of players it gets, because it's an awesome, fun game, and with updates coming out for it every other month, I would 10 times out of 10 go for that game over this. That is my final verdict on the game. Download it if you need something to put you on until you get Battlegrounds, but if you've already got Battlegrounds, this game is not worth a play. It is just a poorly done survival battle royale game. I don't like it. Some people might like it for the crafting, but in my words, I'd say avoid this game at all costs. If you did enjoy the video though, guys, and you enjoyed this review, smash that thumbs up. Let me know in the comments what you thought. Let me know what game you want me to review next, and I will see you all in the next video. And if you did enjoy the video, share it with your friends. Peace. If you want to support the channel, my last 2 videos will be on screen now, and if you want to help me out on Patreon, that will be linked in the top right corner. Again, thank you so much for watching this far, and I hope you tune in for more of my game reviews. Peace.